time no see.
Start me up.
Long time no see, fellas.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Just for everybody to know, we just recorded the AFC East show. Now we're on the AFC North. So, but it was fun with the AFC East. I like the breakdown that we had. Everything that we talked about.
You will not believe what Pheng had to say about the New England Patriots. If you think I'm joking, go back, watch the show. You're not going to believe.
Watch out for my Buffalo Bills tidbits, too.
Yeah. No, hey, I tell you what, I'm going to make some Bills Mafia fans mad at me for where I put the Bills.
Welcome to the jungle. Joe Burrow's jungle.
If I was a head coach in the NFL, I'd be terrified of Doug.
I want to fire them all. Absolutely.
Once they're on that list, it's just a matter of time.
All right, so let's get going. AFC North. Okay, it's going to be the same MO. Let's give it the breakdown. But before we get the AFC North, remember, go out to ESPN. Join us again for the Against the Spread pick for 2024. Go out to their Pigskin Pick'em and Spread and Group, and then just type in Fire and Brimm. You'll find it. Sign up. It was an absolute blast last year.
Yeah, listen, that's kind of one of the things. That's one of the things that makes us a little different. Is we're not just giving you our expert analysis and picks every single week. We encourage the interaction.
Yes.
We want to see everybody else's picks.
We want the smack talk.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Needs the smack talk.
The Fire and Brimm community, it's a big deal, and it's smart people, and we got a lot of good picks out there. So join the group. We
do. Okay. In addition to the Against the Spread, we're doing the Survivor. Love the Survivor. I'm going to make it past the middle of the season this year.
Let's make it out of week one, baby.
I gotta put it together, right? Yeah, like this is my year. Here's what I did. I've got myself. I've built this Eliminator Challenge strategery where
strategery.
I'm gonna.
Hey, we got a new word too.
I've got an analysis that's going to give me a guaranteed one winner each week for the Eliminator Challenge.
Okay. So right now, Carl is in the office of strategery. Okay.
So
let's get out of week.
It's a fun word. I didn't make it up.
All right. So AFC North. Love this division. I think this is the best division in football.
We got two new QBs in this division.
Okay. If you'd have told me, what division is going to have three teams out of it, okay, the Ravens and Browns, I suppose, maybe we're a little bit surprised about the Browns because it's all Joe Flacco, right? The Steelers, Mike Tomlin, what he did last year with Trubisky, he had Pickett and Mason Rudolph. He took them to the playoff.
Yeah. Tomlin, that phenomenal job he did there.
Well, actually, I got to give Zach Taylor credit too, because they got 9 wins. That is the Bengals basically without Joe Burrow for half the season.
That's Jake Browning, man.
Yeah, I know.
And they almost made the playoffs. They could have won that last game.
Yes, look at that. I mean, this is a division that this is me. I think it's the best division in football. Top to bottom, best division in football. I don't know. Give me another one that stacks up from top to bottom like this.
Yeah.
I think this is
that'd be tough to compete.
They've all got it, and they're going to be banging heads against each other too, which is tough.
All right. So were there any big changes? Pheng, you said there was a quarterback change or two.
Well,
what was it?
Quarterbacks. You got Justin Fields and Russell Wilson now in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So who do you think about that? I mean, Wilson, Fields. I mean, who's got, it's a horse race. Who's got pole position? Who's on the inside track?
No, it's not a horse race. Come on. Let's not get hyped up about Justin Fields. I think today they were just playing him out as a wideout, returning kicks and using him kind of like a Percy Harvin widget player now. So that's the category he's going to go to. Look, Russ is a veteran. I mean, he's on the other side of the hill, but you got to start Russ. Russ is going to start. Let's not get it twisted here, okay?
How is he so bad? I just don't understand. Like, you're just bounce back. See, we've got these visions of Russ being this veteran quarterback, this Super Bowl quarterback. This it was the season before where midway through the season he was my MVP, and I just don't think it's that easy once it starts to go,
it's a slippery slope, bro.
You just don't bring it back.
A lot of it is Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll coached so well. You got to give him credit that it hit all the deficiencies.
Man, I like.
He's exposed.
Yeah.
That's tough. He's going
to be the guy, but I sure would rather. That's tough. I like Justin Fields. I like Justin Fields a lot.
If he couldn't have done it with Sean Payton, though, I mean, Sean Payton is like a quarterback guru, right? I mean,
was he?
Yeah.
Was Sean Payton the quarterback guru? Who was Sean Payton the quarterback guru?
Okay, all right. You know what? In your defense, when you get Drew Brees, I suppose we could have been his coaches, right? I mean, any of us could have been Drew. Okay, it's like being Aaron Rodgers' coach. I mean, we don't need to coach. I mean, come on, any of us could do that. We could carry his luggage.
You do it with multiple guys. Now that's a different story. I don't know. I don't know about Peyton. I think he's a little overhyped in my book. But
okay, what about any other changes? What about
I think with the drafts or movements. I mean, if you want to look at it, here's a wild card. Okay, Mike Brown, he got to pay Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase hasn't showed up to camp yet.
Yep.
So watch out for that situation.
Joe Burrow will do it with anybody. Joe Burrow is Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady. Joe Burrow is that. He's that good.
What's the knock on Joe Burrow right now, Carl?
But what's that?
What's the knock on Joe Burrow?
The knock on Burrow?
Yeah.
What's
Can
the knock on
healthy?
Burrow?
Can he stay healthy?
He's got to be upright.
Yeah, he's going to be healthy. Yeah, he's got to be healthy. He was. Yeah, he'll be.
Okay.
He's got to stay healthy.
The Bengals lost Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon went to the Texans.
Right. Mixon was old. They had to get younger.
Does that make any difference?
Nah, it doesn't.
No, it'll be fine. Your running backs, you use 3 of them. That the running backs that's not going to be the difference. So this was like how about the losses that I'm looking at are the Ravens losing 3 starting offensive linemen.
Yeah.
And Simpson, Zittler, and Moses.
Yep.
That's going to be a different team. Yeah, they added Henry, but again, how? I mean, look at Derrick Henry's a freak of nature, but guys don't play that long anymore. Even before that, it's rare. The Emmitt Smiths that just took the pounding for years. It doesn't happen. At some point,
they don't have the 2020 Derrick Henry. They have the 2024 Derrick Henry. I mean, it's
still
not to say he's got a lot of wear on those tires, man. He's got a lot of wear on those tires.
He's going to be in your goal line, red zone packages only. That's about it.
Okay, what about Jameis Winston to there's no Joe Flacco now for the Browns. It's Jameis Winston, right? Backing up Watson. Can you put any money on Watson? What are we going to get? What are the Browns going to get?
You don't put money on Watson. The Browns are only going to go as far as how Chubb's health is. That's it.
Well, he was out most of last year, and they made the playoffs without him, right?
Yeah,
they do have what was it, Ward? They had a couple.
And the other running back too. Yes, that's right. They had another running back from the Cleveland.
Yeah. I mean, they still had they still had something there, but you don't know when Chubb's going to come back.
And unfortunately, it's an exclusive party. Not everybody's going to go to the playoffs, so the Browns are going to be on the outside looking in.
It's not going to repeat.
Yeah.
All right, so we just basically talked about Lamar Jackson had a great year last year. Was that an outperform year?
Or an MVP.
Was it? What's that?
He was the MVP.
Well, I mean, was it
really?
outperform? Can you repeat that? Is it?
Am I supposed to jump in the lake or something because of that?
Hey, you were supposed to do the freaking polar plunge in the mommy, bro.
I thought I was.
Actually, I did say something like that. I think we should agree to some sort of thing.
With Jackson won the MVP.
He will not repeat as MVP. I guarantee he does not.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna. No, he's not an MVP.
In the Maumee River in the middle of January if he repeats as MVP.
Okay, you heard it here first.
Okay, who out of the 2 quarterbacks, Jackson, Burrow, who do you put the arrow towards? Or
I think Burrow is sick and tired of being sick and tired, and he might have an MVP year. Hey, the MVP might come out of this division. It's got to be Burrow. I'm high on Burrow this year.
Yeah, I'm high on Burrow too.
As long as he's upright, he is as dangerous, especially in the playoffs. Get him in the playoffs. You don't want to take him into the playoffs.
He's the only proven commodity that can go head to head with Mahomes or Allen and stare him down.
Okay, no major changes at all in coaching. You got the same coaches, so there's no big changes there. I still think that Taylor and Tomlin did a great job last year.
No hot seat here.
did too. Stefanski, hell, they got what? 4? They basically won with 4 different quarterbacks as well. So yeah, he did a great job as well. Yep. All right, there isn't one that stands out, but I mean they're all really great, which is why 3 of them went to the playoffs. Okay, here's the over-unders.
That's not going to happen again.
Check this out. Okay,
wow.
So Pheng, Carl, give everybody your winner. Where are you going to go if you're going to put some money down on an over/under? Who are you going to take? What are you going to take?
Oh, I'm going Steelers with the under. No way. 9 wins with that quarterback crew.
I'm going Bengals over. I'm going Bengals get to 11 wins. This is going to be a big year for Cincinnati.
I like that. I think
over on the Bengals.
Yeah,
I like that. Burrow's on fire. Slim Shady.
Pheng, I hate to follow you again because I did that in the East, but I'm going to go with you on the Steelers under.
That was it. I mean, if you look at it, that number pops out at you. That's like the easiest bet. That's just like, let's cash it in, baby.
Yeah, I got to go the Steelers under. I mean, something has to give. And that
you're going to go 9 wins with Russ? Russ ain't cooking in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Well, I'm always, geez. What about the Browns? The Browns, I mean, if Watson doesn't show up, they have no backup quarterback because they have Jameis Winston. That could be an easy. You know what? I'm going to go Browns under. I'm changing them out of Browns under.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
You got over on the Bengals, Carl, and Pheng's got under on the Steelers. I like it. Yeah, I'm going to go Browns under. Just because I don't think
the Ravens are going to get to 11 either. The Ravens won't get to 11.
No.
11's hard.
No, they're not going to do that.
No.
All right. Anything else to chew on the division before we get to the final picks here?
It's a tough division. They're going to be banging against each other. I mean, it's going to be every win they get in the division is going to be tough.
Okay. Let's start with the bottom. Let's start with the bottom feeder. Number 4. Steelers. Oh, Browns. Right? This is good. If you're taking the unders, there's our under right there.
That's right.
Okay, number 3. I'm going to go to the Browns. What do you got, Pinger? Wow, look at this. We all have a different team at number 3. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. What, Carl, you changed?
Oh, SWAT?
Oh, no, I'm going number 2. Number 3.
Oh, okay. Go to number 2.
Oh, number 2.
Number 2, I got Bengals. What do you got, Pinger?
Give me the Browns.
Give me the Browns. Wow, we are all over in this division. Okay, number 1 in the AFC North.
Burrow this year, baby.
Wow.
You guys, I mean, I agree. I like that Ravens drop off, but man, I have a hard time not. Yeah,
Ravens drop off.
They could finish with the same record. It could be that division like last year. They finished with the same record. With getting a full season of Burrow, that's more of an ad than all the things that the Ravens have done, though. So I can pick you guys. I can see what you're saying, picking the Bengals. As long as Burrow's upright, they can win that division easy.
Oh, you lose your QB, you lose your field general, and it's game over.
It's game over, buddy. It's absolutely game over. Okay. Anything else you guys want to say about the AFC North?
AFC North, man, it's a brutal division.
You're probably only going to see, I think this year, probably only 2 teams. And you're not going to get 3 teams from representing the playoffs.
Yep. I don't say. I'm with you. You're right, Pheng.
2.
That was an outlier to get that.
Yeah,
so
I think Baltimore finds a way to grab that wild card spot. I've got Cincinnati winning the division, Baltimore grabbing a wild card spot, but
gotcha.
That's tough. That's tough.
All right, so Carl, what do we tell the folks out there?
Hey, listen, guys, it's going to be a fun season. Join week 1 and you'll see what we're talking about. But at the end of the day, hey, let's pick some winners, guys.
That's what we like to hear. So then also go out to Fire and Brimm Sports and YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and all that. 2024 season is about to start.
Yes,
you can't wait for it.
All right.
All right, guys.
See you for the next show, fellas. Take care.
You got it, everybody. We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.